there everybody, Gmod here, and welcome back for another chapter, Fire Emblem, the Binding Blade. In the last chapter, we finally stepped foot in Castle Bern, or at least the capital of Bern, where Zepheil's castle resided. And we finally took on the king himself. With a difficult battle, we won the day. The war is over. But a new problem has arisen. The new problem being, the Dark Priestess that has been rumored to be the Dark Dragon is nowhere to be seen. And coincidentally enough, after defeating Zepheil, it was revealed that his legendary weapon, the Exocus, was the last thing we needed to lead the way to something called the Temple of the Dragons, which is a good old building that was in the Dragon Wars, or the Scouring. And in this chapter, we're going to be heading there ourselves to see if we can find where the Dark Priestess has gone off to. Alright? With that being said, Chapter 23, The Ghost of Bern. Bern surrendered with King Zepheil's death. The great war that shook the lands of Elevi was over. However, Roy's battle was not. Roy continued to search for the Dark Priestess, who could be the Dark Dragon. Following the light emitted by the divine weapons, Roy headed for the Dragon Temple. However, waiting for Roy in front of the temple was Brenya, the one remaining Dragon Lord of Bern. She had rounded up the remaining troops and was waiting to attack Roy. A battle with the now dead kingdom of Bern. Roy already had a heavy heart at having to battle these ghosts. This is it, folks. Believe it or not, this is Bern's final stand without their king. Kind of depressing when you think about it. But yeah, here we are. Temple Foyer is what this temple is called, or at least the battleground it is. Now, this map here, let's go over it. This map is not too complicated of a one, but there are some details I need to point out here. First of all, these armories. You have 2 armories and 2 vendors. One over here and one over here. These are the last shops that you're going to be able to go to in the entire game. These are the final shops, so stock up. This is your last chance to. The next thing I need to mention is that this chapter onward, it's only possible to reach is that if you have all the legendary weapons in contact after you defeated Zepheil. Not during the chapter where you beat Zepheil, after Zepheil has fallen. When the chapter's over, if all legendary weapons are in contact, you can arrive here. This area is impossible to reach you. Also, you need Fa alive too, if you want the best ending of the game. Now, with that being said, let's get back to the chapter description here. So we have a village over here, and this village is an odd one. There's only 2 characters that are worth visiting it. Those 2 characters are Fur, which as you can see here, and the other character, which we don't have because we went a different route of the game, so we didn't get to recruit him, is Bartra. Because for those who know Fire Emblem 7, Bartra is actually a playable character in Fire Emblem 6 as well as 7. And in Fire Emblem 6, if you recruit him, you can have him come to a village over here. If you have Bartra, you're going to be missing out on the Echidna. They swap each other out, essentially. Now, on to the enemies of the chapter themselves. First of all, you have 3 annoying ballistas. These 2 are what are called long ballistas, meaning they have extra range compared to a normal ballista, even if that wasn't crazy enough already. So as you can see, they can hear just about dang everywhere on the map. They have a crap tons of range. And over here, you have a killer ballista. Killer ballistas are pretty, well, self-explanatory. They're ballistas, but they have a slight chance to crit over the normal ballista, so they can be kind of scary. They also deal a bit more damage than your average ballista as well. Now, for the rest of that, that's basically all the gimmicks of this chapter. The rest of them are just fighting enemies, so let's take a look at them. We got some basically, yeah, lots of Dragonites, lots and lots of dragons, because that's what Bern's known for. Lots of dragon, Wyvern Riders in particular, and Dragon Lords as well. Got more over here, so you do have a lot of dragons. So, if you want to, this may be a good chapter to bring your bows and dragon slaying weapons. Well, including the legendary weapons, of course. What else is there? Oh yes, we should probably talk about these 3 up here. This group up here is a really annoying group, these 4. This guy's a sleep staff, this guy also has a sleep staff, this one has a psychic, which isn't as bad as the other ones, granted, and this one has a berserk staff. So as you can see, can be quite annoying, as they hit quite a ways away from them, so be ready for them. And finally, the last Dragon General boss, Brenya. 38 HP, so not nearly as bulky as Zepheil, but should be taken cautiously nonetheless. She has a Flimbelturv, or I think it's a tome. I actually don't know how to say this, but I'm pretty sure I got it right. This tome is an ice tome, the only ice tome in the entire game, and no, unfortunately, you will never get the chance to use it. Only the enemies are ever able to use this tome. Has 13 power, 80 hit, and besides that, it's just standard magic. So just look out for it. She hits pretty hard with it, doing a massive 36 damage with it. And of course, everyone's favorite tome, bolting. You already know what bolting is at this point in the game. We've seen enough of it. It's annoying. Just be careful. And also, she has a guiding ring in case for whatever reason you have not promoted somebody at this point. You can steal it off her with a thief if you want to. I can't, unfortunately, however, because all of my thieves are actually dead. Yeah, not the most proudest thing to say. But hey, we made it this far. I'm not going back. Rest in peace, guys. But yeah, if there's a guiding ring here you can steal. If she doesn't drop it, you have to steal it. And if you already have all your units promoted, like in my opinion, you should at this point in the game. Like if you still have a unit not promoted, then either you're purposely not doing it, or something, or like they're a random unit, because any unit you've been trying to use at this game, they should be promoted by this point. Let's be honest here. So yeah, if you don't want to use that guiding ring, sell it, in my opinion. So that being said, though, that's really all there is to this chapter. So let's get into our team. Our team we're bringing is Roy. I'm not going to talk about their gear. I'm just going to flash over them. So just look quickly. Pause the video if you need to. We got Roy. Fur, because of the village. Gonzalez. Rutger. Sue. Lelina. Geese. Sophia. Percival. The Nimi. In fact, actually, with the Nimi over here, I'm going to... No, I'm not going to do this. I don't really care about that feature. I'll probably talk about it in the bonus video, but we're not going to bother talking about it right now. I, on the Nimi, am going to be bringing a Restore Staff, because status inflictions are in this chapter, and it's always nice to have them. Percival. Cecilia, which I'm going to have her carry a Restore Staff as well. You never know. Ignoree, she's basically coming just to take care of the dragons. She's really good against them, as you may expect. Merlinius is coming here to do some shopping with the silver card. Fa, Maletti, and Yodel! I had to make one reference to it. So yeah, with that being said though, after team all set, let me just save the game. And let's jump into it. The Last Stand Against Bern, Chapter 23, The Ghosts of Bern. Oh my god, I love Brenya's theme. Anyways, I'll be quiet. By quiet, I mean I'm gonna read dialogue. Anyways, here we go. Lord Yon, here is Idun. Please take care of her. What are you going to do, human? We will stay here and face the Eternal Army one last time. Do you have the troops? The Dragon Knights scattered around the continent have all returned under our cause. Do you have a chance of victory? Our chances of winning are not high. But we are the Bern army, the strongest force on the continent. We shall at least show them our unbending will. You humans are incomprehensible to us at times. Oh, what? Did he say uncomparable? I missed that. Sorry, I screwed it up. Would your will raise your chances of winning? Very well. We all have our methods of battle. Have you spread my message? Yes. Those who flee the armor now will not be tried guilty of fleeing. Whatever to fight or to leave is up to each his own. That was your message, General Brenya. How many still remain with us? Almost all the troops are saying that they still wish to fight by your side. All? Our chances of victory are slim. I'm sure many of the troops have family waiting for them. They must not feel pressured to stay. We are Knights of Bern, my lady. We have no intention of bowing our heads to Eternia. I'm wanting to expel those who are injured, and those who have young children or aged parents. They must not stay here. But General Brenya, that is an order. Understood? Master Roy, our troops are ready. Did the messenger return? Yes. As we suspected, the enemy has no intention of surrendering. To make it clear that their safety would be guaranteed if they surrender? Yes. But they said, we appreciate your offer, but we will not surrender. Why? Bern has already officially surrendered. This person might understand. Princess Guinevere, do you understand why? Yes. Bern recognizes itself as being the strongest force in Elevai. Their pride would not allow them to accept defeat without fighting. Master Roy, the enemy is advancing. We have no choice. We must fight. Merlina, send Princess Guinevere to the back lines. No, I will stay here. I must listen to their calls. That is all a traitor like myself can do. Aw, poor princess. Well, yep. With those sad messages on our minds, it's time to begin our final duel against Bern. Brenya, I hope by the end of today, you'll forgive me. Let's begin. Okay, so starting off, dragons from the rear end. That's not a good thing, because that means your troops are going to either have to be split in two, or you're going to have to pick a certain pathway. My advice is, though, do not split your troops in two, as there is so many enemies that you do not want your troops being just flat out overpowered by number, so be careful about that. But for starters, I'm thinking I might send Milady over here to fight these guys. Actually, maybe I'll send... Okay, who is... Oh, I can send Sue. Okay, who has a warp staff? You have a warp staff? Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. If I do warp on you... Oh, yeah, perfect. I can bring Sue over here. That should work. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm going to send Sue over here, and the reason why I'm going to do this is because these ballistas are getting really annoying, and I just want them out of the way as soon as possible. So I'm going to take my iron bow, and that'll be the death of you. That way, it may even be possible that the dragons that start behind us, they may even go for Sue, and if that's the case, that's actually really great, because obviously that means we have less enemies on our side, against us, I mean. Okay, so that being said, I think I'm also going to send Milady up there. I just got to be careful what range I put her at. Okay, so if I put her here, I'll bring in the Dragon Knight, but I got to be careful not to get her killed at the same time. So I'm going to have her go there, and I think that should make her fine. Now, that being said, there's our first enemy up this way. He's a druid with flux, so nothing too scary to be honest. So, in that case, I'm just going... It'd be kind of funny to use the Boots of Merlinius. I'm not going to, obviously, because why would you use your Boots of Merlinius? But it'd be kind of funny. Anyways, for now, though, we just kind of send our troops forward. There's not really much else to do. For now. Now, even though I didn't go over most of the enemies, like, I didn't look at them all individually, be very, very careful. A lot of the enemies here have some really powerful gear that you do not want to mess with, such as killer lances, the odd axe reavers can catch you off guard. Just want to be careful. And what the heck? Oh, Sophia got a support with Igri? Really? Cool. All right, let's see a support between these two. The battle crew. Sophia, are you all right? Oh, Igri, yes. I'm fine. I'm just a little dizzy. Don't stress yourself if you're not feeling well. Yes. The outside world, it's so big. I'm a little excited. Well, you've never been outside of Arcadia. You can ask me anything. I know the outside world fairly well, so I can explain things to you. Yes. Kind of touching, I like it. It's kind of cool to know that Sophia actually never left Arcadia, too. That means this must have been one hell of an adventure for her, then. Just like going from like, oh, I never left my hometown, to like going to fight in the biggest war Elibai has ever seen. Yeah, that must have been something pretty extraordinary. Okay, what's your range? Your range is here. So if I put Fa here, that's good because you're going to attack from range, which means not only will Fa not do anything, like, not only will Fa not counterattack, but she'll just tank it. Like, look at her resistance. Like, freaking 34. Good luck doing any meaningful damage to me. Yeah, like, you need a Fafnir to even hurt me. That's how freaking powerful Fa's resistance is. Okay, and I'll put you here. And for this first turn, we're not going to be moving all that much. You know, what's this? Master Corel! This will become a battlefield soon. So I see. This place is not known to outsiders. I thought I could be free of warfare if I stayed here. What should we do? Please do not worry. I will protect the village. Thank you. We have nothing to fear if the sword stay on our side. I'm just an ordinary swordsman. Rumors become larger with time, so they may not be easily trusted. But this battle seems to be bigger than I thought. Is my sister alright? I never knew you had a sister. I haven't seen her in a long time, but I heard a while ago she fell ill. I can only hope that she is leading a peaceful life with her husband and daughter. That there should be a familiar face to people who've played Fire Emblem 7. That was Corel. We'll talk more about him in a moment, but first, Sue, time to frick up some dragons. Oh shoot, I just realized I'm in a... Actually, never mind. I got worried for a second because I thought I was in a corner of a map, and if I got stuck in a particular corner, then Sue would not be able to move at all, and that would really suck. Okay, so now we draw on the Dragon Lord. This guy's a killer lance, so I want him out of here ASAP. And then we got the other Dragon Lord too I gotta worry about. Let's see, how does... Oh, 15 damage per hit. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. I just realized. Okay, 14. Okay, there we go. I'm pretty sure that basically just guaranteed her survival. Holy crap, though. They do that much damage, and yeah, good luck hitting me. Holy piss, though. 14, like 20 damage with one ballista shot? That's nuts. Ow. I guess Molly isn't that bulky, but like, jeez. Her defense is not bad. Like, what the heck? Anyways, they're coming. And like yeah, 0 damage. Okay, that worked perfectly. I draw them in, and now someone else can get the kill. It'd be kind of funny to have Fer get a kill. Again, Fer's not here to do any fighting. She's literally just here so we can go to the village. Okay. Now, that being said, I gotta watch out for Milady, because apparently Milady can die a lot easier than I thought she could. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to... Wait, does Milady have a healing item? She does not. Okay, then here's the plan. I'm going to use a Psychic, get Milady back to full HP. I cannot have her running around on 16 HP in this chapter. That's just called death, and death is not nice. Death is not nice. Yeah, I couldn't tell. Okay, so I'm gonna have Sue go over here. I don't think you can finish him with Iron Blade, can you? Not at all, and it's totally not worth going for. Okay, then, you're going to die to my Silver Bow. And a 1. And a 2. I know, still got another level? Okay, what level is she at now? It must be crazy. Yeah, level 17 to Mac Trooper. 3 levels away from being absolutely maxed out. Hot diggity. Okay, let's see. Where can you guys move? Okay, thanks to Stu being in the way, you actually can't chase me all that far in, so... In that case, I am just going to put Milady here and chuck a javelin at you. Why not? Here we go. Get some damage in. As long as I have my psychic staff, we should be fine. Also, how far is your berserk range? Just gotta make sure you're in range. Great. Anyways, we'll hope that doesn't happen. Moving on though. Let's see. How do you do for 4 damage? Yay! Let's not do that. Also, we got a dragon here, and you know what they say? All dragons gotta get killed because they're scary and die. I don't know. Alright, Roy, show him who's boss. Ha! Epic backflip! I love that backflip. And there we go. Nice. Level up. Let's see what we get. Come on, Roy. Good level ups. Are you serious? Come on, Roy. Really? How's the army supposed to really be confident if you're just getting crappy level ups like this? Come on, man. Step it up. Anyways, I'm thinking I'll have Percival... Because here's the thing. First of all, I looked at his ranks, and he's actually really close to getting an S rank. If he gets that, that means he can actually use the Mantle, which is, of course, the Lance Legendary weapon from Ilia. And if I can get this to work, then that means Percival will be able to use Arma. Okay, not Arma. He'll be able to use both Durandal and Arma. Not Arma, Jesus. Durandal and Mantle whenever I want him to, and that's crazy. Okay, Percival gets a level up. Let's see, level 12, HP, skill. All right. And not a level, but he's really close. I get the feeling the next combat might be it. Let's see what else though. Where do you go? You can't attack me if I do that. Alright then. For the time being, I'm gonna have Merlinius just kinda sit here. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna go out there and meet them instead of them coming out. Okay, wait. What item do I have equipped right now? Do not need to be using 4 Blaze. That's completely another overkill. Let's just go for a Thunder Tome, and we'll just heal up Roy. There we go. Much better. Perfect. Okay. Gonzalez go over here. I might actually send over some help. Like, I might actually send over a unit for some backup over there. I mean, I do have the hard main staff, and Merlinius is right here, and honestly, I don't need the warp staff for too much more. Yeah, you know what? I think it's worth using. In fact, actually, let me see how far I can warp somebody in. How far can I move warp Rutger in there? Pretty dang far. In fact, if I have him go sit in... Okay, before I do this though, what gear does Rutger have? Okay, he has a Wudao. It's pretty good. So if I warp Rutger like in the bush here, he could probably take on like all these dragon characters like all at the same time, which is nuts, but I know Rutger could probably pull it off. Decisions. I could have more fun with the freaking warp staff if I really want to. Or I could just warp Geese over there. That could work too. Let me see. How far does Geese go? Oh, yeah, Geese can go. Oh, right. Geese can go in the water. Okay, here's the plan. I'll have Geese go over here, and then he'll be able to take out these guys and fight these guys. Wait, are these cliffs, though? Are these cliffs, or are they actual... Yeah, they're cliffs. And I don't have a rescue staff, so if I put Geese in the water, he's stuck in the water. But he can't go to... Okay, is there any way I can get him back on land? Like, is there any place that's not a cliff? Because anywhere that's a cliff, you can't get... a unit can't climb back on there. Which I don't think. Let me test that theory, actually. Okay, I think I'm just gonna... Or I can send Zepheil with a Nosferatu tome, and she'll just recover HP over and over again. And like I said, assuming she hits people, then yeah, she's gonna be fine. Okay, let me see. How fast are you guys? 14. That was 10. Your con's 11. Okay, so you guys are all 14 speed. 14 is the maximum I have to worry about with Zepheil. I see. Zepheil could use some level ups. Decisions. It's probably best to just send Rutger in there, though. Like, Rutger's probably the most reliable. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna settle with that. Here you go, Rutger. Have fun. There we go, and then Rutger can go up here, and I'll have him equip his... Okay, what's the most evasive sword? Lowers evasiveness, keeps even, lowers a lot. Okay, so Wudao it is then. Have fun, Rutger. Just go nuts. And worst case scenario, I have 2 second step users right here. I'm not really all that worried. Okay, so I'm gonna have Zepheil go here with the Nosferatu, and that should make her so she just can't die. Seriously, Nosferatu is so freaking good in this game. They didn't even try to, but they buffed it a crap ton from Fire Emblem 7. Well, actually, no, Fire Emblem 7 came after, so in fact, they would actually... Other way around. Whoopsies. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, with that being said, enemy phase, here we go. I'm gonna go for Zepheil, like I expected, and Zepheil is like... Oh, you don't even get hit. Perfect. Long Zepheil wants to hit Nosferatu. She cannot die, because there's not a single enemy here that will deal 39 damage to her in 1 hit. Thank you, Angelic Robes. I could give her a Dragon Shield too. If I give her a Dragon Shield, then yeah, she'll be able to actually fight physical units pretty well. I should give it to Rutger though. Rutger is really frail. Rutger's thing is that he relies on dodging and critting the crap out of everything, but he's super frail. He's an extreme glass cannon, so giving those Dragon Shields might not be a bad idea. Anyways though, I'm just worried about Milady here. Milady's in a really weird spot, because I do not think these ballistas would do a piss ton of damage to her. And you don't double these guys. Okay, that's actually really bad. You might get doubled yourself then. Alright, Rutger. Oh, 0 hit rates. Alright. Okay, come on, Rutger. Crit. I don't want you using up your Wudao too much. Just crit the crap out of everything. That's all I need you to do. Thank you. And honestly, I'm pretty confident in my unit's levels. I don't think I need to level them up all that much. So, having Rutger just go crazy on this group is actually not that bad of an idea. The part where it becomes an issue is if Rutger gets berserked, which I don't think we're in the range. I think we're just barely off. I think we're like 4 squares off from in berserk range, but that's where I'd worry. Or if he got put to sleep, that would also kind of suck. All right, bring it. All these freaking dragons. And you, ooh, even better. Oh. Thankfully, Horse Slayers do not work like in Fire Emblem 7, because in this game, Nomads were weird, and horse slaying weapons don't do extra damage to them, even though they're on horses. Convenient. And, ow, 15. Again, why do these things do 15 to you, Milady? I thought you were tanky. Jeez. Okay, thank you for dodging. That's gonna help a lot, actually. And, oh! Thank you. I just love the picture. She just sees the arrow like, oh, warp, warp. Nice dodge. And yeah, my plan with Rutger worked out perfectly. Freaking Wudao. And oh, shoot. Dodge, thank you. This plan was a terrible plan. I'm probably gonna get Milady out of here as soon as possible. Sue can handle this island just fine, to be frank. Oh, and I just realized these guys have spears, so they're not gonna go in Rutger's attacking range, aren't they? And why would you put yourself in the range of a silver bow? You are a complete idiot. I'm grateful that you're a complete idiot. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy, but like, why? Okay, Milady, if you want to dodge again, I appreciate it. Yeah, she's winning all these 50-50s. Not bad. But yeah, I'm getting Milady out of there. I don't think she can handle it. Nice dodge. It just sucks though, because now Rutger can't get to them. Oh, I can get to you though. Granted, I don't have the force helping me dodge anymore, so that it's a little bit more risky, but hey, you're in range now at least. Then again, I could at least distract them until like my rest of my troops get there, which means I have a lot of time to spend shopping, which is nice. Okay, there we go. Turns over. Jesus, that was a lot of enemies. Okay, step number 1. Kill this guy. Can I kill him? I can't kill him unless I use... Well, silver bow it is. Here's 1. And here's 2. Okay. Now that being said, Milady, if you can... Okay, let's see. How far can they go? Okay, if I fly straight down, how far does that take me? A lot of... Okay, well, I have to do some dodging, but for the most part, it looks okay. Let's see. UA-11, UA... The Javelin weighs more than the Killer Lance? What? Really? Okay, I'm cool with that, but like, what? Really? The Javelin weighs less, more than the Killer Lance. I did not think of that. What the heck? You'd think a killer weapon would weigh more, because a killer sword weighs more than the Killer Lance, but wow. Anyways, though, coast is clear. Let's visit the village. Uncle! That voice, is it Fur? What are you doing here? I never expected to find you here, Uncle. After traveling around the continent, I decided to settle here. I thought I could train my sword skills without being caught up in unwanted messes in a quiet place like this. Uncle, I must tell you something. Mother, she... died? Yes. So she didn't survive the illness. I'm sorry. I wasn't there when she needed me most. No, it's alright. But why are you here? You don't seem like you have been searching for me just to say that. Yes, I'm fighting against Bern now. You joined the war. I know you don't like getting caught up in conflicts like this, but I couldn't help but try and do something for those people who are suffering because of the war. Uncle, am I wrong? Did I make a mistake? Is this not a good idea for my sword training? No, you have made no mistakes. The path you choose on your own is never wrong. In fact, I shall assist you from now on. Really? Yes, you are right. You have grown. The last time I saw you, you're still a baby. Uncle. And with that, the Sword Saint himself joins our team. Corel! The Sword Saint whose name is known far and wide. And, believe it or not, folks, Corel is the final recruitable character of Fire Emblem, the Binding Blade. Which means, this is our last bio, guys. Okay, not really. I'm actually kind of glad the bios are over. But hey, last bio. Let's get it over with. Cue the bio. The last unit joining us in Fire Emblem, the Binding Blade, the Sword Saint himself, Corel. Corel is a returning character from Fire Emblem 7, and he plays basically the same. A Sword Master, which means he basically dodges and crits. That's his whole game plan. However, Corel is very special. Look at his growth rates. Seriously, look at those things. Literally all of them are above 100%, meaning that he's guaranteed to get a perfect level up every time he levels up. And hell, because it's 210% HP, he can get 2 points of HP and have every other stat go up by 1. That's freaking crazy. However, here's the thing. Corel comes as a level 19 Sword Master near the very end of the game, meaning that he only gets time to level him up once, and even then, leveling him up that one time takes a lot of time and effort. Don't get me wrong, Corel is definitely usable. Don't get that wrong. He's definitely a usable character even if he jumps super late. With his good solid 20 strength, 28 skill, 44 HP, all in all, Okay, let me sum it down, because his stats are all really solid. They're all very good, solid stats. The thing about him is, like, as you may suspect, as we've seen the trend throughout the game, is that if you decide to use him over a character you could have used before the Swordmaster, such as Fur or Rutger, Corel will most of the time not have quite up to their stats, as Rutger and Fur have much more time to train and get those gropes going. However, Corel, like I said, is a very solid last character, and a pretty dang solid one in fact. I like Corel quite a bit, Fire Emblem 7 and Fire Emblem 6. So yeah, with that being said, the final bio is now complete. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, that's all the bios. Every character's been recruited. All 56 of them, may I add. Yeah, a lot of characters. And Corel here, as I probably already explained the bio, I don't know, I add the bios after the video. Corel is going to be pretty useful if you want him to be. He's got some really nice stats going for him. So yeah, with that being said, let's get moving. Now, as I was saying, Rutger can just distract these guys, so honestly, we don't have to bother with them for a while. We can just kind of sit here. So in the meat... I can't reach the store yet. Frickin' heck. Alright, whatever. I guess, well, that's going on. What should we do then? Okay, well, first of all, it sucks. I wish swords had, like, a range attack. Like, I know light brands are bad, but at least it would have been better than nothing here. I mean, I could move here and just kill... Okay, let's see. What's your range, first of all? Your range is there. Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna go here. What's the hit rate? 41? Kind of shoddy. Just to make sure I get those crits in, I might just go for the killing edge, just to make sure. Okay, let me organize my items, so... There we go, that's nice. Alright. Yeah, I just killed the freaking druid for starters. Nice. Ooh, he actually got some XP for that. That's a surprise seeing Rutger actually get XP. Alright, let's see what else. Okay, it's okay for me to move the other troops forward, but I need the sword fighters in front. I mean, not sword fight, axe fighters in front. So like this. Okay, and then by putting them there, this spot has now become safe for that. Still no Nosferatu equipped, so it should be fine. Oh, Nosferatu. Yes, Nosferatu, my favorite magic tome. Anyways, I'll move you here. Roy. There's a reason I had you come with the Wyvern Slayer. If I can go over here. First of all, you can just hang out back. We don't need any more XP, let's be honest. No one needs any healing. So let me check. Let me see. Psychic. Yeah, no one really. Alright, I'll just end my turn there, and Igri, I'll have Igri go here, and let's see. Enemy phase once again. Alright, come at me. Sue can take on this entire island on her own, no problem. This is also going to be kind of boring to watch. So you know what? If it's just Sue island thingy, like this little island encounter here, I'm just going to fast forward it, so I'll be right back. Oh shoot, I fast forward a long ballista hitting Sophia. That's not good. Okay, I swear to God, you better not hit me. Thank you. I was gonna say. No way in hell that's... Oh shoot, I just realized. Actually, no, I put Sophia in cover. Sophia, dodge again, please. Thank you. I was confident you'd dodge, but you never really know. Again, you've seen this game's RNG at times, and you have a spear. Oh God. Or javelin. Thanks for the dodge, and now Sophia's back to full HP. Hooray! Nosferatu's broken. Okay, it's not broken, but it's definitely one of the best magic tomes in the game by far. Holy crap, is Nosferatu good. And hey, only one of them actually went over after Milady. Jeez, I can't talk. There's dodge. Okay, so we just killed this one Dragon Lore, and then these other two guys are pushovers. Oh, hello there. Maybe, yeah, not... Yeah, bye. That's a dead. And, oh, hello there. You're also dead. Ow. Frick you. Oh, she's angry. Boom! Got him. gonna try too. Ow, but again, I has Nosferatu, so I don't care. I'm invincible. Haha. No double, but oh well. That's fine. And there goes our first Nosferatu. We have another one though, so do not worry, folks. Sophia's still invincible. Alright, with that being said, let me see if I can kill this guy. I can't, and the hit rate is actually kind of concerning. Well then. Maybe I'll send some backup. Okay, let me see. Where's the Harmain? Harmain's right here, so if I send Yodel... Okay, first of all, I'm gonna have Gonzalez just knock you flat. There we go. So if I want to send some backup over there to knock him out, who should I send? Who would be best? I think I'm gonna send Geese. I think that sounds smart. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here. I'm going to, because again, keep in mind, I still have a hard main staff, so it doesn't actually matter, like how crazy I get with the warp staff. As long as I have the hard main staff, the warp staff basically will never break. Okay, and then I can finish you off, because to be frank, I am... Never mind, unless I want to crit. Not double miss, okay. I was going to say, because I don't know about you, but I'm getting really sick of always having this ballista trying to kill me. It's not fun. Okay, with that being said, though, Sophia, I'm going to have to go over here. You are here, though, and I do need to kill you, so, okay, what's your range before I do this? Okay, so I can move here, and I can just use the killing edge, and that should honestly just be enough, so go for it! Rucker, you're supposed to crit. Oh, come on, really, Rucker? Really? Fine, be like that. Alright, fine then, I guess Roy can go ahead and get the kill. And he'll just use Wyvern Slayer. Or he can miss. And nothing can happen. Oh my lord. Okay, is this... I don't know why he's dodging so much, but he is dodging like crazy. I'm just gonna have you get healed. There we go. And Fur, I'm just gonna have you, let's just move the rest of the troops up first of all. Silax will do the job just fine, and Falcon go here. Bern go here. Now you're healed up, you can actually go forward. And Merlinius, time to do with the shopping. Let's see what they got. They got some nice gear on them. Let's see. Killer lances. Ooh, killer axes. Yeah. Gonna buy one for Geese and for Gonzalez. Oh boy, that can be fun. I'll buy 2 killer bows. Killer weapons are so good. There's really no reason not to buy them. They're just so handy. I'll buy a killer lance. And that should do it. Nice. Okay, Merlinius, we're gonna have you move away. I don't need you getting attacked. You know what, actually? Let's see. If he crits, he will kill if he does crit. The hit rate's bad, though, and the crit rate's even... do I risk it, though? I think I'm just gonna take care of this guy. Or not, and I can miss a 95. Frick you, game. Okay, maybe Milady can help out here. Not favorable odds in the slightest. Okay, we're not doing that. Instead, I'm just gonna have Milady go over here. And an enemy, for the time... Oh, wait, what's your range? What's your range? What's your range? Oh, Fur's in your... Oh, shoot. Well, Sue's right there, so I guess we can kind of just pick a god and pray. Alright, enemy phase, here we go. You're gonna go for Roy. I have the Wyvern Slayer equipped, though, and I'm at full HP, so we should be fine. Ow. 1, 2, haha. Okay, now Rucker, come on, crit. Really, Rucker? Come on. Thank you, jeez. Like for a killing edge, you're not critting as much as I expect you to. Anyways, there we go. Get a level up on Rucker. Let's see what we get. Level 14, skill locked. Ooh, I'll take defense. That's nice. Defense is always helpful. On Rutger, at least. He's kind of already got the speed and strength he needs to actually do stuff, so honestly, just the defense would be nice. Also, Rutger has a crap ton of HP for what I remember. Like, he has like almost 50 HP now, which is nuts. For a Swordmaster, that's a really bulky Swordmaster. And hey, look, my sword is actually effective against someone here. What do you know? Not bad. I'm not fast forwarding because I don't want to skip over something this time. And plus, the Dragon Lord is going to have to make a choice here. He's going to either go for Sue or he's going to go for Fur. And he goes for Fur, which means Fur is definitely dead. Sorry, Fur. Normally I'd feel bad, but I never intended to really use you, so I'm sorry. I still feel kind of bad, don't get me wrong. And Yodel, I swear to Christ, if you actually die. Yodel, I swear to Christ. Are you freaking... Ballistas are retarded. I don't care. These ballistas are freaking retarded. Of course you dodge. God damn it. And great, now we get glitched out music for the rest of the turn. But, like, come on. These ballistas do way... Okay, I'm gonna stop being a whiner, baby. But, like, these ballistas do a retarded amount of damage. I don't care what anyone says. These are just stupid. Also, our warp staff is gone, too. So, hopefully we didn't need that anymore. We'll be fine without Yodel, but I'm going to miss him. And I feel bad, obviously. But, like, goddamn. Well, this Dragon Lord's an idiot for putting himself in range so easily, so Igni, if you just want to come over here and give him what for, I'd appreciate it. Oh, we don't kill him one shot? Short bow crit, let's go. No, okay, I was hoping for a lot there. Okay, anyways, though, Geese, this time, kill him. Thank you. Alright, there we go, one ballista down. Okay, and then... I can't kill you, can I? You have one shot. Okay, so we're almost through the Ballista Hell, but like, God, why Yodel, man? Why Yodel? He was just a nice priest. Like, come on, man. Have some respect. Respect your elders, damn it. Anyway, Sue has done her job, and unfortunately now, because of how I did this, she's stuck there. But honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. I don't think we're gonna need her for the rest of the chapter. Oh yeah, Corel. No, Corel. I was gonna say, hey, Corel, if you want to go avenge your dead daughter, have fun. That's probably the reason I feel worse about it, because she just got to see her uncle again, and then dead, and yeah, that wasn't pretty. Okay, you know what? Frick it. I'm just gonna do this. Actually, no, I need Gonzalez in the front lines. Yeah, this... Not frick you. You just killed somebody. You don't deserve mercy. Air Caliber. Frick you. Okay, and now we got a freaking Manicoot against us, and I think we could actually kill him with a regular... Oh yeah, we totally could kill him. Actually... I'm actually gonna get to kill the Sophia, though. As you can see, even though these guys hit really hard and they're like some super legendary beasts, they're not very keen against fighting magic users. You don't even need legendary weapons with magic, at least. Granted, of course, the legendary weapons will always decimate them, but magic works too. Ooh, 20 speed. She's speeding up. I like this. Okay, and then Percival, what do you have? You have a javelin. Normally, I just go like, hey, look, steel axe. But you know what? I want to raise my lance rank, so we're just gonna use silver lance. There's one, and nice dodge, and here's two. Not bad. There we go. Weapon level increase. That means he's level S, and means he can also use the Mattle next chapter. Awesome. Okay, but for the meantime, what else should Merlinius get? Let's see. Does Army have anything worth buying? It's got a couple silver weapons. I think we'll be fine, though, to be honest. Okay, with that being said, though, Merlinius... I can use... Ooh, I have an idea. I can go over... Okay, here's the plan. You go up here. And does anyone... Oh, yeah. Wait, I can staff somebody? Oh, yeah, barrier, right. Okay, Roy, I'm gonna have you move a little bit closer. I'm gonna have you wait there. Then I can use my staff to heal you up. And, oh, we have a support unlock, too. I just saw that. Wow. All the supports this chapter I wasn't expecting. And she leveled it from that, too. Alright, let's see. That puts her at level 6. HP resistance. I'll take it. Okay. And then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to move Melinius here. I'll have Nanimi go over here. Let me see. Does anyone need a psychic healing really bad? Not really? Okay. Then we're going to... Actually, bad idea. Nanimi, just go forward. It's fine. Alright, in that case, Gonzalez, I'm going to trade... We're going to deposit our steel axe, and we're going to... trade for one of the killer axes. And with this thing, Gonzalez is just an absolute monster. Okay, and Druid, you just keep chasing us. I don't really care. Alright, and with that being said, I believe everyone's fine. Everyone's safe. Nothing to worry about. Alright, sweet. Swordmasters, unite! Kind of cool that we actually have 2 trained Swordmasters now. And oh, hello there. You have an Axe Reaver, but you missed, thankfully. Alright. And a 1. And a 2. Nice. And if I remember, yep, you are a jerkish enemy. You have a killer lance and you're just waiting back there. I remember you quite fondly because I remember you specifically killing my frickin' Nanimi on my first playthrough. That was fun. Not. And oh no, not Melinius. Ah. Oh no! Ah! Yeah, if you couldn't tell, we don't really care if Melinius dies. He just got... Okay, not dies. He retreats and... Ow! Frickin' Animi, you're super frail. Alright, well, that being said, not Gonzalez, Geese, if you just want to run across the water and just go kill some people, I'd appreciate it. Alright. You really are a pirate now. Okay, you, however, need to die. No questions about it. Sophia, do the thing... with the thing. That's fine. Just go for it. And there we go. Killer Lance Punk defeated. For a ton of XP. Okay. Now that's basically everybody. Now we just have this little force over here. And thankfully, there's no reinforcements this chapter. Hooray. Wish I had a long bow so I can just snipe this guy and call it a day. They can't shoot anymore. They're harmless now. But essentially, if I just want to ignore them, I can just leave them. But nope, we're killing them because they killed somebody, and I don't like that. Frickin' Yodel. I'm gonna frickin' avenge him. I swear to God. In case you couldn't tell, I'm mad about it. Okay, now you guys got the sleep. We're already in sleep range. Well, in that case, Leroy Jenkins. Dead meme. Alright, anyways, first of all, you can go here. Here's the... actually, that may not have been the best move, because now there's multiple people in the... Okay. In that case, actually, here's what I'm thinking I'm doing. I'm gonna go over here. Wait, are you an enemy or are you... Okay, you're an enemy, so I'm gonna have you go over here. I'm gonna rescue you. I'm gonna fly up here. No, I'm gonna fly... over here, and then Roy should be able to take and release her there. There we go, not bad. And then you can go over here, and this makes it so that now I have 2 restore staffs over here in case someone gets berserked. And I can also heal sleep in the same turn, so kind of nice. Okay, so Igni can go over here, and then Sophia, not Sophia, Lilina can go over here. Alright, there we go. Alright, bring it on! And you're going for the berserk. And you land the berserk. Great. You're going for sleep, I believe? Yeah. Fantastic. This is why, though, I had 2 units over here with restore staffs in case this happened. And 100% sleep. Oh, golly gee, that's just great. I just love status staffs. They're the best. Don't you agree? And we all friggin' agree. Okay, anyways, first things first, oh yeah, right, I forgot Krell's animations are off, so how about we go fix that? There we are. Okay, first things first, restore. Okay, wait. First, let me make sure I don't get in the way of anyone. Okay. First of all, I'm not worried about. He's a tank. He can take. He can take a hit or two when he's asleep. So I'm just going to restore Rutger here. There we are. And we do not need a Swordmaster running around with a Wu Dao. That would be disastrous. So we're just gonna heal that up. There we go. All healed up and ready to go. With that being said, let's get to killing these two. And there's no attackers in range, just staffs range staff, so we can just go in. And ooh, we have an advantage here too. All right, Krill, blow them away. Sword Saint style. 4 XP. Yeah, he doesn't get much XP, but he doesn't need it because he's a level freaking 19 Swordmaster. And Rutger, you know what? Okay, Rutger, I swear to God, you're using a Killing Edge. Use a Killing Edge like you're supposed to. Crit. Thank you. I got worried there for a second. Alrighty, not bad. Now then, as you can see, no one's in attacking range. Oh, wait, boltings. Yeah, that bolting weighs 10, her con is 6, so she gets lowered down to a good old 12 speed, meaning she is not doubling Swordmasters. Let's just put it like that. Yeah, 28 speed, 23, yeah, not double. So in that case, I think it's okay just to move our troops as we feel. Okay, that being said, there's not really much else to say for this turn, we're just kind of moving forward. I could, you know, I should probably start using the items. So here, let me see. What do you have? You have the Draco Shield. Yeah, you have the Dragon Shield. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to pick that off you. We don't really need you walking around with that. There we are, and there. In turn, we still got people to move. Everyone's at full HP, right? No one needs healing. Just about. All right, that's fine then. And my staff rank is E, right? Yeah, it's E. I can't do trade a restore staff over. Oh well. Okay, and if I can go over here. Very, very nice. And who's left? Oh yeah, Percival's asleep, and that... Oh, yes, right, Sue. Kind of forgetting leaving Sue over here now. There, go for a nice little frolic or something. Alright, here comes the Berserk Staff. If you could dodge this, I'd appreciate it. Nope, oh well. And, oh, Jesus Christ, please no. Come on, you have good resistance. Damn it, really? And, 51. Come on, enemy. I swear to Christ, you better freaking dodge this. Thank you. Alright, plan's still a go. And I should kill this druid. In fact, let me go do that. There we go. Okay, so since one of them's fine, that means I can just do this. So I can just restore you. And you only have one more turn of spamming those stabs. So we just gotta wait out one more turn, and then we can actually go in. There we go. Restore staff on you. Now you can go over here and restore staff you. And everyone's all good again. Nice. Meanwhile, I'm not sitting back and waiting for them to end of their restore stats. We're going in. And while I'm at it, Moetti, if you want to take this... Where is it? Okay, yeah, go to Rutger. I'm going to trade away the Steel Sword. There you go. Rutger, I'm going to have you go over here to the bush, and you can just use a Dragon Shield. And there we go. Rutger's defense is a lot better. And I just realized I put you in the range of a dragon. That was probably not that smart. Oh boy. We should be fine, but it's going to be a fight. I'll say that much. But they are Swordmasters in the bush. Like, they're going to be really hard to hit. It should be okay. I'm also going to move Roy up ahead. And I'm going to have Roy just equip the Sealed Sword. I said equip the Sealed Sword. There we go. And everyone else kind of just stay where they are. Ah, you know what? Let's heal for a little bit of XP. Why not? You never know when 1 HP point is the difference between life and death. I don't know. Trying to make it tense for no reason. Alright, you're still asleep, and... Geese is coming, I swear. Wish I didn't lose my only freaking rescue staff with Ellen's death. Would have been really nice here. And, oh, hello there, dragon. Oh, nice dodge. Alright, crit him, come on. 3 damage. Yeah, 6 damage. Yeah, as you can see, you can actually hurt the dragons now. Your units are strong enough where they actually do damage to them now, but my god, it takes forever to kill one of them. And here comes bolting. Bern will not lose. Even if I fall, Bern will rise back up again and fight again. Alright then. Hit me, I dare you. Just kidding, you can't. Ha ha ha. I love her theme. I love her theme when she's talking. I love her theme when she's freaking, what do you call it? And freaking Corel, come on. And I'm totally fine if you want to put her to sleep. That does not affect me at all. Oh shoot, I just realized the enemy might actually not be able to reach for how far they are, so that's not good. Then again, I only need to cure the Berserk guy, so it's actually not that big of a deal. The sleep units, I'm okay with. The Berserk, different story. But with that, that's all the status staff's gone out of the way. And this guy's about to get eviscerated. I mean, he did do damage, I'll give him that, but was it worth it? Answer's no. Pop quiz. And ooh, we get a level up, thanks for that. Let's see, Alina gets level 16 stage, holy crap. She's really high leveled. There we go, I can finally reach you. Die! And frick, I missed. Whatever, it's worth the XP. Okay. With that being said, like I said, we just gotta make sure that we can get the Berserk unit taken care of, and besides that, I don't really care. Because sleep is not that big of a deal. Berserk, however, with like Wudao is. There we are, and let's see, just to make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah, there goes all their status stats. Now they're all can't do any crap with that. So I'm just gonna go over here with Roy with the sealed sword. Oh, I can't. Okay, actually, before I do that, then we're going to have Rutger do some chip damage with the Silver Blade. There's one. Can we get a dodge? No, we can't. Oh well. And oh, crit. Ah. We did a lot of damage to him, in fact. Holy crap, that was not bad. For a dragon, that's pretty good. Okay, and then now I can have Roy go over here with the sealed sword and blow him away. The reason I wanted to chip him down first is that I didn't want to use up my sealed sword twice in one turn. I just wanted to hit him once, so there we go. And like I said, we do still have the hard main staff, so it's not that big a deal if we use up our weapons like crazy in this chapter. Alright, with that being said, Corel, let me see, how do you do against these guys? Not likely to hit, but if they do hit, it does kind of hurt. We may as well start chipping them down. Go, Wudao! And you didn't crit with the Wudao, Corel? What the heck? It's like, you're famous for critting with the Wudao, what the heck? Nice dodge, and really? 2 not crits with Wudao. Not every day you see that from a Sword Master, I'll say that much. Okay. Just to make sure nothing happens, I'm pretty sure Roy's fine, but just to make sure nothing happens, I'm going to Psychic. Wait, who took the big hit? Oh yeah, it was Rutger. Not Roy, Rutger. There we go. Okay, and everyone else just kind of fall in because we're about to end this thing. We're about to finish our final duel of Bern over here. Then we need healing. Doesn't look like it, and I think that should do it. Yeah, everyone else is asleep. Let's see. Percival wakes up in how many turns? Okay, he's asleep for 2 more turns. Alright then. You guys have a nice beauty rest while we go ahead and save the world. Oh, Jesus! Good thing she doesn't double. I had a feeling she wouldn't double, so I wasn't too scared, but I just kind of panicked because I saw her name and I was like, oh crap, that's not one of my strong units. That could actually be kind of bad. There we go. Almost a level up. Alright, and oh shoot! Ow. Kilo bow. That's not pretty. You can't hit me, oh, actually he totally could have hit me. I don't know what the heck he was thinking. Thanks for the dodge, Corel. He should be fine. He's a dodge. He's a dodge warrior. You shouldn't call him the sword saint, you should call him the dodge saint. Yeah, buddy, I don't know about you, but this kind of looks a little bit impossible for you to win. It's even better because I got Roy into a bush, so like he actually is super evasive in here. Okay, Roy level 6, HP, skill, luck, resistance. Come on, Roy, level speed. I need speed on you. I don't need anything else. I just need speed at this point. Whatever. Alright, Gonzalez. Let loose, baby. Killer Axe. 71 crit rate. Let's go. I mean, 58 crit rate. Boom. God, I love critical hit units. It's so good. Berserkers, Swordmasters, you name it. They're great. Okay, that being said, Rutger, I'll have you take care of him. Good old Killing Edge should do the job just fine. Okay, Rutger, what is it with you with the Killing Edge? Who now you crit like everything? Killer Edge? Oh no, it's too low class for me as a sword master, therefore the Killing Edge is dull. I don't think Rutger sounds like that. Anyways, you have any use of the bolting left? 3, okay, so let's go find a move in. In that case, Karel, let loose. Nice. Okay, and then Roy can just do this, and hey, the victory music. We almost finished here. There we are. Okay, now, just to make sure nothing happens, I'm pretty sure we're fine, but just to make sure nothing happens, I'm gonna heal up Celestelia, because I'd like to prevent casualties, obviously. Here we are, and who knows, maybe she'll actually go for Celestelia again with the bolting, which would be nice. Yeah, everyone else is, like, fast enough not to get doubled, right? You don't get doubled, you definitely don't get doubled, you definitely don't get doubled, oh my god, no you don't. Just to be certain, I'm just going to restore Melody, just to make sure. Here you go. My Fire Emblem 7 special effects will heal you. Nice. Okay, Melody, I just realized I could have had this whole time. Melody could have just picked up Sue and just brought her back over here. I am so stupid. I am so dumb. Anyway, too late for regrets now. So let's just go, go, go. Sound like Inspector Gadget there. Okay, and, yep, that's it. Enemy phase, literally 2 units stand in our path. And nice dodge. Alright, no need to heal. Don't know. Honestly, at this point, if I were Bern, I'd just say, frick it, I'm out of here. Like, I know it's like a thing of loyalty, but when there's only 2 of you left and you have, like, everyone here, maybe not the best idea to stay here. Okay, now let's see. Brandy here can actually be kind of tough to hit. As you can see, she's got really good dodging rate, so... But if I do land and get a critical, which is likely, she will die, no problem. Maybe Roy can do it? No, Roy doesn't double, of course. Why would Roy double? Because he won't level up freaking speed. Freaking 13 speed promoter unit. God. Karel doubles and he just joined. Come on, get with the program. Ah, whatever. Well, for starters, I'm just gonna have Gonzalez just one-shot this guy. There's the crit. Killer Axe is so freaking amazing on these guys. Gonzalez and Geese, I mean. Get some luck, alright. And now the boss here, let's see. I could use the Randall. It's probably how I'm gonna have to do it, actually, now I think about it. Or maybe a pot. Oh, I'm not in range, darn it. Oh well. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna have Roy chip with the sealed sword, like this. Again, I love your freaking Brenya, it's so good. Nice, that does 12 damage. Roy gets a nice XP for attacking a boss. And then Rocket go in with the Durandal, and that's an easy win. Go for it. The end of Bern, or at least the. Oh, are you serious? Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna have a big monologue of epicness, but we've had the miss with an 88. Well then, everyone had good HP. Like, can everyone take a hit from her? Let me figure this out. Okay, when she has Flimbolturv, which she's probably gonna switch to, honestly. She has 36 damage. Her speed is with this tome. Her speed with this tome is 16. Does Roy get? No, Roy doesn't get doubled. Okay, everyone should be fine then. Everyone's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I guess in the meantime, I'll just have Celestelia go over here and go into the shop, because why not? I can't pick up Sue, can't I? Yeah, I can. See, I could have just had Sue join us this entire time. I feel so stupid, man. Geese, on the other hand, his con is really freaking high, so I'm not surprised that Geese can't get picked up by Melody. Berserkers, that's one of the few bad things about Berserkers in general, is just that they can't be picked up with rescue. And you're gonna go for multi again, even though it's gone you nowhere. Well, Brenya, it was nice knowing you. In fact, it's kind of cool to finish her off with the sealed sword. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. Alright, now let's... Maybe we won't miss this time? Come on, Roy. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Your Majesty, now I can go to your side. Poor Brenya. I feel really bad for Bern. Like, I feel terrible for most of the Bern generals. Like, except for Narshan, of course. Narshan's a dickhead, but... Like, Gale, Murdoch, Brenya, they all just fought for loyalty. Like, they're not evil. They're not even close to evil. They're really nice people, honestly. They just fight because they have loyalty. In fact, if anything, their loyalty shows just how kind and, like, sincere they really are. Anyways, though, let's check the shop. I see Nosferatu. I will buy Nosferatu. Never hurts to have Nosferatu. But with that being said, that's really all there is to it. Because I actually don't think Geese can actually reach this person now. Look at it. Geese cannot. Alright, well, with that being said then, let's end the chapter. And our conflict with Bern, or at least Bern themselves, is officially over. This is the Dragon Temple. Is the Dark Priestess in here? We can count on that, but something's bothering me. What? In one of the legends of the Scouring, it is said that the Dragon Temple holds the power of the dragons. What does that mean? It is also said that the temple's power protects the dragons itself. What? I don't understand. This is just my estimate, but perhaps it means that the dragons inside the temple have much greater power than those on the outside. So, our tactics against the dragons until now might not work? Right. But people... Wait, but perhaps if one of the worthy of using the divine weapons uses one to its fullest potential, then we might have a chance. We have no other good ideas. Alright. Then we'll choose those who... oh my god. Then we'll choose those who have the best skill to enter the temple. Be careful who you choose. We might not be able to leave once we're inside. That's your warning that the next chapter, whoever you pick to do the next chapter with, you're going to be stuck with for a little bit. So think carefully when you're picking your next group. But for now, until then, that's it, folks. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Next time on Fire Emblem, the Binding Blade, we enter the Dragon Temple. And I don't know about you, but this is where the Scouring met its end. Perhaps something similar may happen here. See you guys then.